On the shot clock for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, that's what I warned against, Bill.
Leonard the steal in the bucket.
Yeah.
Zubac comes up with a rebound. Zubac has become a starter of late. He's been very productive. Tie-ups, and he went with them.
Yeah, it sent a message.
And they came back and end up winning. Leonard, of course, was still a part of it.
But being able to put the ball in the basket.
Yep, Spurs got down early against Charlotte, made the comeback. Yeah. DJ gets the open. Zubac with the screen, 8 on the shot clock. Jackson the open 3.
Hey, Clippers making everything.
Inside, Jakob. And now DeRozan. 8:26 and counting here in the first quarter. DeMar for 2.
After not.
Pirtle had the rebound, was trying to kick it back out, and it was knocked away and stolen. Jakob then late to the party.
Lane. Zubac was so deep. Probably an easy 6-foot shot.
White trying to draw the foul, no whistle, and Leonard drains another 3. Down a dozen. Only 7 points. We've had better than 5 minutes gone in the game. And DeRozan going to work. 10-2 run is the current one they're on.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah. Won't make them any better than they are as George, a step-back jumper.
That's good contest there by Keldon. Forced him to double pump, and that takes him out of his rhythm.
And White comes to DeRozan. 8 on the shot clock. George with the steal. Be a weakness, right?
They've got more than they know what to do with.
Yeah, they got plenty of talent. Here is Leonard.
Oh, there's one.
Mills off the screen from Pirtle. Good night, mate. Patty. Here's Kennard. Can't back off him the way he's been going. Batum drains the 3.
Yeah.
Devin Vassell. He won't be bashful. The Seminoles
are almost content with letting our guys shoot the 3-ball. They're just packing the paint area.
Leonard with the dunk. And the Clippers on the verge of a 40-point first quarter. 1:46 remaining. Batum the block on Johnson. Here's Kawhi ahead. In the paint, knocked away. Nice defense as Man had it stripped, and Keldon Johnson scores.
The man
has brought them back. And it's with many of the bench players sometimes. Pirtle. Block him. Comes up for that one.
Guy's getting block happy out there. Starts to become contagious.
And Jakob the other way as Murs. Remember, Spurs without Lonnie Walker the fourth, as well as Rudy Gay tonight. And DeJounte.
Feet underneath you. Let the ball fly. Loosen up that Clipper defense. Don't allow them just to sit back in the paint.
Lou Williams counters for 2. Murray. Off to Mills. Patty to Shamanich cutting in the paint for 2.
And how about that? Just
107 made. Paul George, step back jumper, good. Eric White for 3. The tip, no. Rebound, Murray, no. Blocked. Here's White again. 8:33 remaining in the half. Derek.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the scoop and score for Derek. Rebound, Derek White. Underneath, Luka. Ready. Got 13 and has hit 4 or 5 from 3. Derek White. Rainbow jumper of his own. Help the Spurs out, and there's Kawhi Leonard with another steal. And Morris for the layup. Comes off to Morris. George, now Jackson. Eubanks. Knocked it away, but George, double team comes. Good ball movement. Morris wide open. Count.
DeMar did earlier in the ball game. See if you can confuse them and make Batum shoot the ball.
DeRozan for
slouch from beyond the arc, but the way, and there he is, but the way that Morris has shot the ball, you got to take it out of his hands.
Leonard beat Drew. Leonard and Zubac with the dunk. 5 rebounds. And the Clippers, if they weren't focused against the Hawks, they are tonight.
Yeah.
Patty Mills.
Oh, push it.
DeMar in the paint, draws the foul, and 1. 5 rebounds and an assist. Gives it to Terrence Mann. And his acrobatic move is good.
Stop.
Leonard with 5 on the clock. He can get his shot anytime. Wait a minute. Have they changed that too? Pirtle inside. Nice pass from Keldon. 3. Tapped away by White, but But you know it ends up with Jackson and back to George inside Zubats and an and one.
I mean,
Murray to DeRozan, guarded by George.
they're going to get away. They're going to try to get away with guarding him one-on-one.
And DeMar, little soft hook. Leonard, well, he saw that opening. Leonard off to Jackson. And he hits an uncontested three.
He's just out there for the Clippers.
Pirtle's pop a shot.
I'm saying it's about 90% the fans. Because the fans are going to test a team that's not mentally.
Every time you turn it over, they score. And the Clippers have only had 6 turnovers. A follow-up by Morris after he
the arc, and he follows his missed shot, and it's a physical putback from Morris.
Leonard for 3.
That's a good contest. More than that. It wasn't beaten to the basket. Makes him make a contested jump shot.
Jackson sets up Zubats. That was a great pass. Free throws with an 89-70. White gets an and one. It's him in kind of a shooting rhythm.
Yeah. And none of these guys should be surprised if their number's called. I mean, that's the way Pop works. And no Rudy Gay tonight. No Lonnie Walker.
Kicks it back out. Luka gathered, goes up.
How about that slow Euro step? Kawhi Leonard even got across half court then. Just watching.
Mills ahead of Leonard, and he scores! 8 on the shot clock. Paul George in the paint. And it creeps over. That's 12. 23 for Leonard, 20 for Morris. Mills can't connect this one, but there's Luka to clean it up. On Batum, I think I said Williams. George the other way. It's that shooter's touch. They have never trailed in this one. Patty Mills keeps firing, jiggles in for 3.
And he lets it go.
Well, Mills had 8 threes against the Clippers in L.A. Hasn't been quite that hot tonight as Lou Patty Mills on him.
They're going to have to come and double. And turns away from it.
And knocks down the jumper.
See, a guy who turns away from the doubles team like that is a guy who's accustomed to being doubled in the low block and knows how to play it.
Sets up Zubats, but Clippers just been on fire. 55% overall. There's Luka along with 7 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 assists. Just vintage Kawhi Leonard, and Lou Williams throws this one up.
I'm trying to sell that one.
Luka ahead. Devin Vassell with a dunk. And now Kennard. Kennard hits the 3. You mentioned earlier.
Oh, you always have to see the silver lining in a game like this. And that's your young guys get a chance to play.
Coffee on the drive scores. Amir. Yeah, right now,
I'm going to take Damian Lillard.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. Coffee hits the 3. You got 5 from 3 in the fourth quarter. Spurs just 1 of 3. As Kennard changes that stat.
And the way they're shooting the games this year to teams that they should beat or should have beaten, it's been here.
Yeah, they're going to be the Spurs being one of the teams that beat them out there. So it can be done.
I mean, look, that's just, it's like in the defense early.
Of all those teams we just showed you coming in for the homestand, only the Bulls lost tonight away to just start getting that offense in gear. And from the beginning, Vassell feeds Eubanks for the dunk to take out a little frustration. There's Drew. Just his second bucket of the game.
That was a pretty play there. But right now, our guy's still suffering from some offensive woes. Saw the 97 the other night, 101. And like I told you guys this morning in our call, scoring 97 in today's games like scoring 75 back in the 80s and 90s. So our guy